Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870, was an English novelist and social critic, widely regarded as one of the greatest writers of the Victorian era. Here's a detailed biography and overview of his works. Biography, Early Life. Charles John Huffam Dickens was born on February 7, 1812, in Portsmouth, England. He was the second of 8 children born to John Dickens, a naval clerk, and Elizabeth Dickens. His family moved to London when he was a child due to financial difficulties. Education. Dickens attended school intermittently due to his family's financial struggles. He worked in a factory as a child laborer, an experience that deeply influenced his later writings on social injustice and poverty. Early career. Dickens began his career as a writer in the early 1830s, working as a reporter and freelance journalist. He published his first short stories and sketches under the pseudonym Boz in various newspapers and magazines. Literary success. Dickens achieved literary success with the publication of his first novel, The Pickwick Papers, 1836 to 1837, which was serialized in monthly installments. He went on to write a series of highly popular and critically acclaimed novels, including Oliver Twist, 1837 to 1839, Nicholas Nickleby, 1838 to 1839, David Copperfield, 1849 to 1850, and Great Expectations, 1860 to 1861. Social activism. Dickens was deeply concerned with social injustice and campaigned tirelessly for social reform. He used his novels to highlight the plight of the poor, the exploitation of children, and the abuses of the Victorian legal system. Later life. Dickens continued to write prolifically throughout his life, but his later works were often darker and more pessimistic in tone. He traveled extensively and gave numerous public readings of his works, which were immensely popular with audiences. Death. Dickens died of a stroke on June 9, 1870, at the age of 58, while working on his final novel, The Mystery of Edwin Drood. He was buried in Poets' Corner at Westminster Abbey, a testament to his enduring literary legacy. Works. The Pickwick Papers, 1836 to 1837. Dickens's first novel, serialized in monthly installments, follows the misadventures of the kindly and eccentric Mr. Pickwick and his friends as they travel around England. Oliver Twist, 1837 to 1839, a social novel depicting the harsh realities of life for the poor in Victorian England.
Oliver Twist follows the exploits of the orphaned Oliver as he navigates the criminal underworld of London. Nicholas Nickleby, 1838 to 1839, a sprawling novel that satirizes the injustices of the Victorian educational system and the exploitation of children. Nicholas Nickleby follows the adventures of the eponymous hero as he seeks to support his family after the death of his father. David Copperfield, 1849 to 1850, widely regarded as Dickens's most autobiographical novel, David Copperfield follows the life and adventures of the titular character from childhood to adulthood, capturing the trials and tribulations of Victorian life. Great Expectations, 1860 to 1861, a Bildungsroman that explores themes of ambition, social class, and identity. Great Expectations follows the orphan Pip as he navigates the complexities of love and friendship in Victorian England. In addition to his novels, Dickens wrote numerous short stories, essays, and nonfiction works, and his works continue to be widely read and studied today for their vivid characters, intricate plots, and powerful social commentary.